When this series began, I'm not sure if we could have beaten Bishop Sycamore, but in year 2, we've taken it a step forward, and the Seahawks are now a 5-12 team, despite being built up of only practice squad eligible players. We have a team with a lot of players who got good development over these last 2 years, and we'll see what we can do today, adding to it to see if year 3 can be even better. We got our very first star development player. It's J.R. Reed, who is already 27 years old. He made it to the Pro Bowl this year, and that led to him getting the boost to star development. That's always awesome. And I think we've done a pretty good job of adding playmakers and developing the offensive line here. So as we prepare for year 3 and adding some new players, I'll be thinking a lot about the quarterback position. Jamie Newman is the starter going forward. He would be a 65 overall if not for the morale right now, and he finished the season playing really well. But whether it's for starting or just developing, I do want to add a quarterback today that could fit in with the offense if Newman isn't the answer and if Cole McDonald isn't the answer. And the Buccaneers have done it again, everybody. They've defeated the Cleveland Browns in the Super Bowl. The MVP goes to Devin White. That makes it 3 in a row for the Bucs. And the offseason for everybody else is really starting now. For us, it's just the vacation because we don't do anything until the draft is over, other than take care of these contracts. And this can be a little tricky as you get players in the low 70s because they might still want to test free agency, and I don't want them to do that. So we have the cap space. I'm just going to give Tyler Johnson a nice 3-year offer here. We've now made it to the preseason, which means our offseason is actually just getting started. Tom Brady still hasn't retired at 46 years old. How long does he play in franchise mode? I was sure he was retired. So one thing I changed in the last season of the series was that I can now sign practice squad eligible players who are not yet on practice squads. This gives me a few more options. Now, before you say, whoa, a 79 overall running back, he was in our draft class, I had to cut him. Here are the players that the game drafted for us. They're not eligible. Otherwise, I'd have a hidden dev 79 overall running back. Jerome Hill would be the perfect player for us. But remember, it's the practice squad rebuild. It's supposed to be very difficult, and I'm trying to see if this is possible. If we check out the quarterbacks here, Eric Dixon, 60 overall is an option. If we want scrambling quarterbacks, we do have a few in the mid to low 50s. But here is Eric Dixon, who is not a rookie. He played last year. 94 throw power, 75 deep accuracy. I think at least he's on the practice squad. Alright, what's that running back then, other than Jerome Hill? Kerry Douglas, Alabama, 5'10", 205, has 91 speed, 87 change of direction. Not going to break a lot of tackles or catch the ball well, but could still make an impact potentially on this team. We're also going to sign Wisconsin rookie running back Quincy Yarbrough, who has one of the best blends of speed and break tackle. Some nice ratings to begin developing here, plus he catches the ball well. I'd say he has a higher ceiling because his skill set is more complete. Here at wide receiver, we have some options in the mid to high 60s. Not a ton of blazing speed here. The fastest eligible receiver for us would be Kelvin Session, and I like a lot of the receivers we have right now. I'm probably going to sign Session, but I don't know if he'll have a role necessarily. Will St. Clair is the best available offensive lineman, standing at 6'7", 335. Good pass block power, good run block power. I say we start developing him. Not seeing a lot at linebacker here. Maybe I'll sign Cade Cooper, 83 speed, 73 finesse. We need something for edge rush here. He's not a rookie and he's 24, but it's kind of a weak year right now for this spot. And then we'll give Brandon Thompson a chance, 84 speed, has some run blocking or run stopping skills. And remember, there are players that are going to be on practice squads that are probably better than these players right now. So this isn't everybody who's going to be possible for us to add. Tavares Richardson specializes in zone coverage. That has a decent start at 67. We sign him. And then I say we bring in a kicker this season. Joey Pitt, 70 overall, 91 power, 80 accuracy. I think we're replacing Seibert this year. A couple cuts we're going to make right away. Our highest rated running back, actually, Ty Johnson. I just have liked Salvon Ahmed more than him. And I know I'm playing Huntley. And I want to develop some of these other running backs. So we're going to be releasing him. Austin Seibert's getting cut. His accuracy is just too low. And he hasn't been reliable enough in this series. For focus players, I know I'm going to be playing the rookie Will St. Clair. Really intrigued with him, so I want to get as much development for him in year one as possible. I want to develop Quincy Yarborough as well, so he is being a focus player. I already know everyone's going to be like, here we go again with the undrafted running back project. Quincy Yarborough has a chance. And this other spot here is probably for somebody who isn't on the roster quite yet. I'll make it Tyler Johnson for now because I think he's one of our most important players on offense. But I'm going to have to find an edge rusher on someone's practice squad. Oh no, he got hurt after one game. Will St. Clair, he's going to miss the start of the season. Probably come back week 3 now with this MCL injury. One thing to remember too is when a player is injured, they can't be focus players. So you do lose development there fully. You can't even just have them as a focus player still. I'm not sure I knew that before. It looks like this is going to be Jamie Newman's season, and we'll see if he can have the consistency over the course of this entire year. 66 overall, awareness, medium accuracy going up. He's entering the 3rd season of his career, and that short and medium accuracy are not in bad spots. Upgrade here for Bryce Hall, who I think is our highest rated player now. We get a couple man coverage points, and there's a boost. Before the season started, they had a video package I can't show on here because of copyright issues, but it was a Hall of Fame induction video, a short thing for Darrelle Revis. So all our cornerbacks get a boost after that. Here are the stats for the preseason. Not great, but also not last place in anything. Cole McDonald, 4 touchdowns and 2 picks here. Decent preseason numbers, pretty good. 1 and 2 for Jamie Newman, not great numbers, but no change going into the season. Outside of, I think I will change the style here of play for Cole McDonald and make him more of a scrambler. He has 86 speed, but there's this one thing in game that determines how much players want to scramble, and it's not speed, it's quarterback style. Salvon Ahmed, 3.3 yards a carry, 4.1 for Jason Huntley. I was hoping Quincy Yarborough would get more carries. That didn't happen. We'll see if this works. If it can't work on this team, then it probably can't work in a regular franchise, can it? Emmanuel Hall, pretty good numbers. Donald Parham, who was productive at the end of last season. Hoping for a big year from Tyler Johnson. Isaiah Prince stepping in at right tackle, allowing 4 sacks. That right side seems to be the weakest part of the offensive line. And then just 2 sacks all preseason. I really hope that we can sign an edge rusher from somebody. We need competition there. All right, final cuts. We will have Eric Dixon on the practice squad. Ernie Hall goes to the practice squad. I think we're going to release Bryce Love. He hasn't had much of a role since the very beginning of the series. I'm a Minnesota Gopher fan, so I don't want to cut Rodney Smith, but I think we have plans here with Yarbrough and Kerry Douglas. We're going to release Shyheim Carter and have Ashari Crosswell as the primary backup free safety to J.R. Reed. Here are all these final cuts and some of the practice squad additions. And now it's the opening week. We take on the team we already beat twice last year. We swept the LA Rams. But before week 1 starts, we need to finalize our roster. Ooh, Tylan Wallace, Jalen Darden. We have 2 receivers here at the very top that are intriguing, standing out at 72 overall. We have receivers in this range, though, and they do have 2 years of experience. But Tylan Wallace, I think, is really intriguing here. I'm sure we can make room for him. Let's bring in Wallace. All right, we have to do something for our edge rush. Shaka Toney, 85 speed, 72 finesse moves, a lot of low ratings, but really good athleticism and at least 1 pass rush skill to lean on. This team needs help. Let's bring him in. We're also going to bring in Glenn Farley, 2nd year out of Princeton. What I like here is that the ratings have a bit more balance. Like, even run stopping has a chance here. 78 speed's not great, but that first step with 90 acceleration, I like that. I like this move here. We have to put Kelvin Session now on the practice squad, and we still have like 7 active receivers because I don't want to cut anybody. We will release Brandon Knight because we have 10 linemen. We now have our year 3 roster set. We made a few changes here this season, but overall it is going to be largely the same team continuing hopefully to develop. I have no scheme fits along the offensive line. What's going on here? Maybe I can change our scheme to match better. I'll go with vertical power run because at least then we have our interior linemen as fits, and quarterbacks and receivers should be fits at least. Defensively, we'll see what impact Shaka Toney can bring, but otherwise it's like 10 of the same starters here. We added a lot to like the backups and the bottom of the roster, but is it going to help us this year? And can we actually match 5 wins from last year, or was that a fluke? It's time to begin the year 3 journey. Maybe the Rams are a bit better this season. They're not being embarrassed again against us. 31-7. We only had 50 rushing yards in this game as Jamie Newman threw 3 interceptions. He didn't have any games last year where he started and had a stat line quite this bad. Cam Akers, 60 yards. Jake Funk, 34 yards. Salvon Ahmed having trouble getting it going here. Tyler Johnson does lead the way. He is the slot receiver, so expect that. 9 for 36. Ridiculous stat line. Porter Gustin, 2 sacks. 1 for James Lynch. 1 for Shaka Toney. And a split sack here. We actually had 5 sacks in this game. All right, before we take on Pittsburgh, we do have a breakout player opportunity for Porter Gustin. He had one of these last season, and it didn't work, obviously, but second try at getting to star development. All right, here's the first upgrade of hopefully many. Quincy Yarbrough, 62 overall. There's the first step. More speed. No way. Speed, vision, spin. 91 speed now. Still 2 weeks away from Will St. Clair being able to play. We'll go pass protector for him. And we get a few points. Eric Dixon, 61 overall. Now, if Jamie Newman doesn't play well and we want to make a move there, I would want to see what Eric Dixon can do because he's a rookie at 61 overall. Or actually, no, he's in year 2. That would change it a little bit. Like, I wish he was a rookie so we'd have more time to develop. But 94 throw power, better deep ball than short. Like, that short accuracy has to get a lot better. And we'll see how much we're able to develop J.R. Reed. It is exciting to have a star dev player, but it's also one of our older players. He's 27 years old. We play the Steelers very tight in this game and lose by 5, 31-26. Some good yardage on offense, but Mitchell Trubisky got it done today. 3 touchdowns starting for the Steelers ahead of Cam Newton. This is what's going on here in this practice squad rebuild. Jamie Newman, 2-1. Definitely a bounce back for him. Najee Harris, 77 yards. Him and Salvon Ahmed with really similar numbers, but he fumbled twice. Not much here going down for other carries. Kelvin Harmon, 6 for 81. Devontae Adams is on this team. Tylan Wallace getting some playing time. We'll see what he's able to do. Tyler Johnson, 7 more catches. And then for the defense, a 3-sack game for Stephon Bullard. James Lynch gets 1. And when it comes to Porter Gustin, that's a tackle for loss. That counts. That's star dev. Now, this sequence here does not give us the star dev boost, but I have seen that happen before. Like, they got the stat they needed, and it still doesn't count. So we will upgrade Porter Gustin manually then because of that bug. What I'm doing right now with the talent trees and the staff points is trying to get to here. Now, I went to level 2 on all of these because I thought it was like everything else where you just go down one of these and then it unlocks this next part, and it still wasn't available, so I bought level 2, not realizing that these aren't even locked. They're just on the other side, so it'll take me a little bit longer to get there, but soon extra experience, and we're just going to focus on that, try to get all 6 this year. Another interesting game against the Cardinals, and this time we won it because of a safety in the 4th quarter. That was the game-winning score, 19-17. This seems to be our best rivalry so far. I know we swept the Rams, but the games we played last year against the Cardinals, that comeback game was so good. Great feedback on that last episode. A lot of you excited about that, and maybe a little hopeful that this team can actually develop. Got some more carries in this one for Quincy Yarbrough. I'm not expecting a lot of yards or anything, but I just want to try getting him developed. I love where his skill set is this year. Hunter Bryant scores a touchdown. We'll see if he's able to lead the team in receiving yards again. I think it'll be one of the receivers, though. And then for the defense, no sacks in this game, no interceptions. We have a matchup now against the 3-0 Carolina Panthers. This team has an 87 rated defense, and that does not surprise me. I've recommended this team to so many to start franchises with. You can add a quarterback if you want. You have a couple playmakers on offense, but the defense, I think, is where the potential on this team is because of Brian Burns, who I think will develop into an elite pass rusher pretty much every time. I guess the cap space to go and get Jamal Adams and Josh Allen. Wow, and Hassan Reddick is developing nicely for them. They have Jeremy Chin, Dante Jackson, Derek Brown. I don't want to face this team. I really, really don't. And JC Horn. But we have a breakout scenario this week for Bryce Hall, one of our highest rated players. Could he pull this off? Upgrading Jamie Newman once again. This one gives him medium accuracy, break sack, throw under pressure. So that medium accuracy is his best, but we're starting to feel that negative morale again. All right, this Panthers team does look really good. I'm not concerned with Sam Darnold making too many big plays against us. Although the receivers are still good with DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson, CMC at running back, this feels like a 42-3 game. But maybe this team can surprise us again. All right, Jamie Newman leads out the offense to get us started now against a great Panthers defense that's all over him on the first play. It's Derek Brown. Here's Newman on 2nd and 17. Even more pressure. He's not getting away. Second sack. They have 3 superstars and an X factor along the D-line. We don't have a chance here. Newman's deep ball overthrown, and that was well covered. Panthers start at their own 46-yard line now, and Darnold hands it to McCaffrey, who gets to the outside. Taken down at the 37. There's 9 easy yards. Darnold 2nd down, across the middle, inside the 30-yard line. There's a gain of 8 to Tommy Tremble. They want to set up the screen now. They got it to McCaffrey. One of the best screens I've seen in this game, and it's a 1st down. Sam Darnold gets it away quick. Quick catch inside the 10 now. This time it's Scotty Miller. Goal to go, Carolina. Darnold set to throw. He throws it for a touchdown, and that is Robbie Anderson. This is going about as well as I expected. I'm giving Jamie Newman one drive to convince me that I shouldn't sim this to the very end. 1st and 10 Seattle, a little run to get us started now, and that's 5 to Salvon Ahmed. Newman on 2nd down. He is off the mark. A throw that should be easy for him. 3rd down and 5. We go trips at the top. A quick shoulder fake, and Newman lobs it downfield. He is there to make the catch out of bounds. That was Kelvin Harmon. Carolina scored a touchdown. I'll watch one more. I don't know why, but this is Jamie Newman on 1st down. He missed again. Oh, he's not confident right now. This team is falling apart. Heading to the air on 2nd down. Newman, this time he's on target, finding Tyler Johnson. Good things tend to happen when he's targeted. Running on 3rd and short, and it depends on the spot. Salvon Ahmed 1st down. Newman delivers on the outside. A catch and run for Hunter Bryant, who's up to the 48. Jamie Newman, oh man, no chance. He's blitzed and sacked again. Trying to keep the drive alive. We have 3rd down, and Newman steps up and has some room. He's going to run and get the 1st down before sliding. A run of 16. Really good job by the offensive line, allowing Newman to climb the pocket and take off for a big run. Maybe we can get some points now. Gotta reward that. Salvon Ahmed, oh my. That was impressive. Not getting Quincy Yarbrough involved. What's up with that? Out in front again. Under pressure. Newman throwing a lot more wildly than we're used to. 3rd and 9. 3 receivers in the pattern. Newman feels the rush and feels the hit of Brian Burns. Well, I didn't expect this game to go well, and we lose 28-3. So that sends us to 1-3 to start the season. We're trying to obviously beat 5 wins from a year ago, but this is not a great first quarter to the season. And now you can't even call 4 games a quarter because they decided to make it 17 games. Oh, Bryce Hall got his upgrade though. Another star dev player. I forgot to check his stats. 20,000 XP. Wait a minute, so Porter Gustin missed out on his experience. Wait, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Was it the passing yards goal? Because Darnold only threw for like 188 in the game. I think the goal was under 200, so looks like we got lucky with that. But hey, we could use some luck. 140, even lower. So that is like next level strategy there. Like, we were so bad they didn't have to throw it, and now the stats look like we played good pass defense. All right, we have a couple upgrades here for Bryce Hall, and he's really close to earning another one. So here's your highest rated player on the practice squad. Not bad. Got lucky that he was even on the practice squad. But now, we have a success story, it seems. Maybe we'll do a bit better against San Francisco as we meet Trey Lance once again. All right, Jamie Newman, let's see if we can clean up the accuracy this week and move the ball. Play action to start and time to throw. Oh, I like the effort there from Hunter Bryant. He knows he's going to get hit, so he's just going to run over one player. Here we go. Yarbrough. That was weird. He kind of stopped there after the first move actually kind of worked. Maybe he wasn't expecting it to work. 3rd down and 1. And we run it, and that's not quite a first down, is it? Trey Lance, he throws this one pretty quickly, and we're there to make the play in the backfield. Nice job. Come on, 3 and out to start the day. Let's go. Maybe get some pressure on Lance. Oh, he kind of did. Lance intercepted. He threw it right to Isaiah Johnson, and Seattle takes over. We run it to the right side, and Fred Warner has been all over these running attempts. Quincy Yarbrough, no chance. 2nd down and 10. We'll try it again with Ahmed. Oh man, there's so much room outside. What a huge tackle. Don't waste the interception. Make a play on 3rd down. Newman downfield with it, overthrown. Trying to play the field position game now, I guess. And it's Trey Sermon. Funneled back inside a bit. He picks up 5. Same call, it looks like. And a strong run out to the 19. Another run. Trey Sermon to the right side has space and then gets wrapped up at the 32. Sermon again to the right side, and much better run defense, actually going to force this team to pass. This is like the difference in like quality of team here. We're running the same offensive playbooks, but the play calling is so different. Nice play by Kittle. 2nd down for Trey Lance. This one's caught. More Trey Sermon. He's like the only player getting the ball. San Francisco faced with 3rd down. Trey Lance now extending the play. Wants to go deep. And it's a touchdown to Deebo Samuel. How is that not broken up at least? The wide receiver DB interactions this year have been really, really off. I think they've taken away a lot of those 2-man animations, but now it's replaced with DBs who don't know how to play the ball. Well, we have Hunter Bryant here on a catch and run. This drive starts with a nice 1st down. Let's see if we can get into a rhythm now. Hoping to see something out of the offense today. I have not been impressed with the gameplay we've watched. There's a catch and a nice pickup for Kelvin Harmon. Newman 4 of 5, much better start at least. Another run and an opening there for Salvon Ahmed, but good tackle. Could have been much more. Play action again. Newman dumps it off. There we go, Salvon Ahmed. So we're obviously not getting Jason Huntley as much playing time. Trying to get Quincy Yarbrough involved and see if this development can go anywhere for him. But 3 carries, 5 yards. I was hoping that having him as the third down back would mean he'd get the ball thrown his way, but it hasn't really happened. On the edge of field goal range, it's third down. Newman underneath. Again, they forget about Kelvin Harmon. Newman heads to the air on first down, and another accurate toss to Donald Parham. Accuracy has been much sharper for whatever reason. Still under pressure on a lot of these throws. 11 yards out now. We want 6. This one misses. Right on cue. Here's Newman facing second and goal. We want the screen. Oh boy, that was almost a pick 6. Tried to get it out to Yarbrough, but the wait continues. Bunch look, third and goal. Can somebody get open in the end zone? Newman floats out and missed Yarbrough. Although it looked kind of catchable. Moving ahead. 10-3 San Francisco. But we have the ball before halftime. Jamie Newman, 2-minute drill. Oh, he gets it away. The deep ball is off the hands of a defender. He wanted Harmon. This is 2nd and 10 now. Tyler Johnson makes the catch. Not much there. I will say with our current receiving setup, it is lacking some speed. That might be something to think about adjusting. And, oh no, that's a fumble! I think right now on offense we're playing my 3 favorite receivers, but that doesn't mean that it's our best 3 receiver situation because their skill sets might not complement each other well enough. There might be just too much overlap, not enough separation with speed, and the route running isn't proficient enough to make the difference. Back of the end zone, George Kittle touchdown as San Francisco pulls away. Hoping to see some touchdowns today, but the offense just looks lost for the most part. Here's Jamie Newman on second down. He swings it out. Salvon Ahmed has nowhere to go. Third down and 6 now. We set up the screen. It's Yarbrough. He tries to break out the spin move, but it does not work. Trying to mix up the depth chart a little bit here, and I do have Yarbrough as the #1 running back. I just want to see some carries. He gets one here on first down and picks up 4. He had the best power speed blend to me, so I want to see if any of that power is noticeable. On second down and 6, downfield with this one, it's wide open for Emmanuel Hall. He has the most speed we have at receiver, and that is a touchdown. We need the big play to help us out every now and then. Seattle finds it here to make it a 1-possession game. Now we see if we can keep playing some defense here. That was close. George Kittle, the intended receiver. Lance almost intercepted. 25 runs to 17 passes. And Lance on second down is going to get out of there. He tucks it. He'll run and slide down at the 29. On third down, wide open for a first across the 50. There goes Deebo Samuel. Trey Sermon He has nowhere to go. James Lynch right there. 3rd down and 5. Not sure this is field goal range. The defense seems to do a nice job on 3rd down. This is where they make some plays. 4-man rush. Lance, he's hit down. It's a sack for James Lynch. We've done it again. And we're getting the ball back. 7-point game. This one might be interesting after all. Seattle will run it on 1st down. And that is a nice carry for Quincy Yarbrough, the undrafted rookie. 2nd down for Newman. That one's so close, but it's caught. End of the 3rd quarter. Trying to set up the screen. It's intercepted. Screens are so busted on Next Gen. Fred Warner does it again. 29-yard line as Trey Lance takes over, and that's dropped by Sermon. Flipping this one ahead. Good speed to the outside. Oh my, Ayuk looks fast. On 2nd down, Trey Lance. He's working to his left now. He's sacked again. It's Kenny Willekes. Well, we're still probably going to be in a 2-score game here, but I think the plan is to score 2 4th-quarter touchdowns and hope that's good enough to get you the win. I'm impressed with the defense given the difficult situations the offense continues to put them in. 20-10. Jamie Newman on 1st and 10. He is in a lot of trouble and sacked. 2 players in the zone now. Maybe look left on this play. 2nd down and 20. That's Tylan Wallace, the motion man. He's got it for a solid gain. I'm not sure we'd call this 4-down territory quite yet, but it's a key 3rd down and 12. And Jamie Newman's going to dump it off. It's caught by Yarbrough, and we are going to punt. San Francisco with 6.5 minutes to go. Again, I think they're trying to set like some sort of record today for Trey Sermon. He's got like 30 carries and 5 catches. But it's 3rd down and 10. 6 minutes left to go. We're bringing pressure. Nice job. We run the draw play here, and a nice burst shown by Quincy Yarbrough. 8 for 25 now. It's not a bad showing for him. On 2nd down and 4, Newman. Oh boy. You gotta pick one or the other. Either run to the right and keep going. Do not stop. It's Jamie Newman on 3rd down and 16 now. Yarbrough will at least get some XP for making an NFL catch. 35 seconds to go in the game now. We're just closing this one out, and it does seem like there is something wrong with the offense this year. Last season at the very end I felt was more promising. Where do we go from here? About to fall to, what is it, 1-4, 1-5? Newman to Tylan Wallace. 3rd and 2 now, and a deep ball from Newman. It's overthrown. Tyler Johnson matched up with Fred Warner, whose coverage wasn't bad. 4th and 2. This is it. Just make it count. Just throw it 60 yards, Jamie Newman. It's way down there. And it's knocked down, incomplete. San Francisco wins 23-10. Newman, 191, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. The team just didn't have much flow to the offense. We allowed 148 on the ground to Sermon. Running game, nothing spectacular. Come on, ball carrier vision, please. None. Awareness, though. Acceleration's nice to get, always. A little more action in this one. I want to see Quincy Yarbrough get more of a full game to see what he can produce in this opportunity. As Newman, I don't know. The offense has just kind of looked broken today. 14-0 Cleveland. Already taking away the running game. Good block by Yarbrough. Nice catch out of bounds. That's Yarbrough. And on 3rd and 3, he does not get the conversion. Oh, and the fake punt didn't work. I'm not sure this season's going to actually be better. Quincy Yarbrough. Nothing after contact there. This is 3rd down and 8 for Jamie Newman. He'll try the deep ball once again. This one not gonna happen. On the jump ball to Harmon. Well, it hasn't been a very good game, to say the least. So we're getting a look at Cole McDonald here late in the game. It's 34-3. I want to see how he plays with the scrambler style now, if he runs around a lot more, because we might need that to just move the ball. Intercepted! Why has the rebuild gone in reverse today? All right, Cole, try it again. He's going to work outside the pocket. Fire downfield. Nice catch. Everything's targeted at Kelvin Harmon downfield. There's McDonald throwing to Harmon, but it was behind him and he couldn't make the catch. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Come on, get one touchdown today is all we're asking here. Come on, Cole. McDonald 3rd and 10. Where is he going with it? Deep to the end zone. Broken up. Yup, intended for Harmon once again. All right, let's check out the new kicker. He's wearing number 24. And he's a lefty. Who? What? I've never seen that. It hit off the crossbar up into the net? Let's go. Well, we lose badly once again. It feels like this has been a tough schedule as well. But we're not even getting touchdowns. 37-6 is all we get today. McDonald 3 for 7. Nothing impressive here in the little bit we got to see. Quincy Yarbrough 16 for 33. That's not really helping out the offense. Topping last year isn't looking very likely 6 games in. 11 games to go still, but a 1-5 start. And here's where we rank in all the major categories. Not much is working for us here, especially on offense. I can't believe how much we've regressed this year in that department. This might be a very short season in the series. It might only be one more episode based on how this one has gone. We get some upgrades here. A nice one for Tyler Johnson, who has not made a huge impact this year. He led the team in receiving yards per game last season. I guess he's not that far away right now, but only 8.9 per reception. We're not getting big plays that often. Jamie Newman has already thrown more interceptions this year than all of last season on far less pass attempts. I didn't see this kind of regression coming. So that is going to bring us to the end of this episode. It's not a very happy one for the practice squad. Leave your thoughts down below on what we can do the rest of the season to try and just maximize year 3. But it might be a step back for us. I'll be back with more of the practice squad soon. Hopefully it's a much better episode for the team and we can find something positive to take away from this season. But please leave a like if you're enjoying the content, subscribe to the channel, and have a great day, everybody.